I'm Nerissa Almo.
And I'm Mrs. Ramsay. I'm Nina Serrato.
Kami ang magiging host nyo ngayon sa PEPtalk at ang guest natin ay ang nagbabalik at isa pa rin sa mga hottest hunk actor ng showbiz, si Derek Ramsay.
Daming tao Ganyan siya ka-hot.
Ganon.
Bakit nga ba siya ganun ka-hot ngayon? Yes.
Syempre, hunk actor. Yes.
Of course.
Speaking magbabalik ka as a host ng Amazing Race. Ano yung mangyayari this season?
Well, first season was great. Sobrang saya. Pero syempre kinakapapa namin kung paano gawin. At yung mga Americans, the Australians, they were really watching over us. So medyo tensionado kami. But even with that, sobrang nag-enjoy kami. Amazing Race Season 2, mas komportable na kami. Yung host team, alam na namin kung anong gagawin. Parang lang nagbakasyon eh. Getting to drive to all these different places. At para ma-feel ko talaga yung race, yung mga iba't ibang legs na kailangan i-drive, sinabi ko, ayoko ng driver.
Ikaw talaga yung nag-drive
Ako
this
talaga
time?
nag-drive. So, going all the way up north, kahit na 8-hour drive, ako talaga nag-drive.
Seryoso?
Yeah.
Sana pinag-drive din niya tayo, no?
Ikaw nila.
Sobrang na-feel mo you're part of the race. Kasi syempre, kailangan ko silang maunahan sa pit stop. But before I go to the pit stop, kailangan ko gawin yung mga spills ko at roadblock, detour. Kailangan ko magawa yung mga spills ko and get to the pit stop before.
How about sa
One team.
contestants? May mga exciting
Now, yung contestants, kasi napakarami ang nag-audition.
Dramatic. May mga ganun, katulad ng last
Alam mo,
season.
if yung drama na mapapanood nyo sa camera, mas malaki pa yung drama off-cam. Like, physical drama. Like, we had to separate teams from each other because they were just ready to go at it. There's walang masamang tao. It's just, I guess, competition. It brings out another side of you and just that want to win. And plus the pressure of being away from family, friends. Tapos yung mga challenges na ginagawa nila talagang napakahirap. It can break somebody. And I guess that's why nagkaroon ng clashes because they had moments of weaknesses and nag-clash yung mga teams.
So sa clash na to, ikaw ba yung parang mediator? Nag-mediate?
I gave a lot of advice.
O natakot ka.
Ayaw sumali.
Hindi naman. Nagbigay ako ng advice, especially to some of the couples that were having problems. Nagbigay ako ng wawa. Ako pa nagbigay ng love advice.
Ayaw. May side ko.
Ano yun?
Joke lang. And then, sir.
No, I gave advice and syempre sabi namin, dapat that's not how you should be doing the race. But yeah, because nga daming nag-audition, I think it was 400 times yung increase ng amount of nag-audition. The guys from Active really took their time to pick out what teams to get para talagang magkakaroon ng mga clash. So, I don't know how they do it, but they came out with this perfect formula na lahat ng teams talaga nag-clash.
So, identified ka na ngayon sa Amazing Race Philippines. Ano yung pinaka-enjoy na gawin
Moment mo
as a host,
diba?
ng Amazing Race?
Well, gigising ka and you're going to another destination. A lot of people look forward to na, may opportunity na baka umalis ng bansa. My way of thinking is, mas gusto ko nga na dito kasi ang dami ko pang hindi napupuntahan sa Pilipinas. And, the places we went to in Season 1 were just fantastic. And then Season 2, mind-blowing. Talagang, ang ganda ng Pilipinas. But Season 3, if ever there is one, requirement na talaga ng Active is the whole race has to be abroad. It will start... Okay, tama kayo. Dito like... Yeah. So yeah, it will start in the Philippines then go abroad.
Since sinabi mo na, yun nga, mas fun dito sa Philippines, ano yung pinaka-enjoy na place na napuntahan nyo during the race para sa'yo?
Lahat eh. All the places had its own... it had its own unique thing to offer. You go up north, like towards Pagudpud, and in that area, it's so beautiful, it's so scenic. Then you go to the south, and iba naman yung i-offer nila. But at the same time, I get to watch these guys make a fool of themselves, go through all these challenges, make mistakes. I see them cry, I see them laugh. And it's just so nice to watch these people compete against each other. At the same time, they're getting to visit all these beautiful destinations around the Philippines.
Mga typical destinations ba yan, sir? Yung mga kilala na natin o yung mga hindi pa na...
May mga kilala, merong hindi. That's why it's nice to showcase, to also educate our viewers about all these beautiful places that you can go to.
Yes.
At the same time, I think yung bansa natin is going through a phase na we're so into the outdoors now. Diba, dati, whitening products and all this stuff.
Ngayon travel na.
Well, I think RR would argue with me na kasi gusto niya maputi siya. Pero there's all these new places that are opening up here and there that has zip lining, yung Anicycle, all these different things na are adventurous, and we're able to showcase that in the show also.
Pero if you have a new friend or like si Arnel, saan mo siya dadalhin? Ganun no?
Hinilig na. Saan nga ba? Saan nga ba? Oh?
Siguro sana yung
Para introduce yung
final,
Philippines.
to introduce the
Yeah.
Philippines. Palawan.
May yes eh, no?
Hindi ba ako nakapag-
I'm in love with Palawan. For me, I've been all over the world. I'm blessed na nakatravel ako all over the world, but para sa akin, Palawan is the most beautiful place I've ever been to.
Wow.
May po, wow.
Sorry.
Gusto mo yun?
Sa December, ayan, magpapalawan tayo.
Ay.
Ano yung most memorable travel experience mo sa mga lahat ng napuntahan mo? Meron ka bang parang...
Sa buong mundo?
Dito lang sa Pilipinas.
Sa
lang,
Wow, ang dami. I mean, even trips to Tagaytay na kung saan nakatira yung parents ko. Tagaytay is beautiful and it's just, a 45-minute drive away. Ang dami kong experiences there with family that I'll never forget. Every year, we spend Christmas there. Then after Christmas, kami aalis to go to somewhere new. Whether it's Bukidnon, Palawan, if it's out of the country. We're always changing. So, I'd have to say, to introduce, ang hirap eh. What's my favorite? Talagang ang dami eh.
Yung parang meron ka nakilala or may na-explore kang bagong bagay na hindi mo pa, o may nakain kang something.
Every place I go to, I make sure that it's a great experience. So I don't think meron akong masasabing talaga yung favorite ko, kasi lahat ng mga napupuntahan ko, I make sure na something exciting happens. Siguro if you're gonna force me to choose one, it would have to be Palawan. Kasi doon kami gumawa ng family rest house. And so nakita namin to. We all worked together as a family to build this family rest house. So every member of the family was able to contribute a little bit to the design of the house. And first stay namin doon, the day that we arrived, nagpapahinga na kami sa beach. A full-grown pawikan came out and laid eggs in front of us. It was unbelievable. First night namin in our new house, and then that's what we experienced. So, yeah, that would
So
be.
how often kayo pumunta dun sa Palawan?
My parents are there nearly every week. Ako, I wish I could be there every week, but siguro once every 2 months.
May mga naisama ka na ba ng mga mga friends?
Si Arnel.
Mga girls, ano naman?
What about us? What about us?
Friends.
You guys are more than welcome. You've interviewed me many times, and alam nyo na every Christmas, marami akong mga bit-bit na ang tawag ng parents ko, refugees. Sila Jerry Acaw, Gerald Napoles of Rock of Ages. People who, friends who hindi nila isa-celebrate yung Pasko. Sabi ko, wag, sama ka sa akin. I think last Christmas, 8 ang bit-bit ko.
So,
For
dalawa
Christmas?
lang tayo.
So, 2 na, 6 na lang ang kulang.
Kung ano,
Marami dyan.
Marami sila dyan, no?
the Ramsay family is always open. If you want to spend a very unique way of spending Christmas, come join us. Si Denise Malyabo, she spent Christmas and New Year's with us. So, every year nadadagdagan, and it's more fun pag maraming tao. Especially mga tao that you're close to.
Personally, ikaw ba sasali ka as a racer sa Amazing Race?
Bawal na eh.
Pero hindi, if you have a chance.
If I wasn't the host, oo, mas gusto ko nga na ako
Racer
yung
ka.
nagre-race. Kasi alam mo, I love competition, gusto ko sumali. I have the perfect partner na if ever I was given the chance to do the race, and we believe we'd win the race.
Sa tingin mo, may edge talagang manalo kayo?
Yeah, kasi we come from different backgrounds. We both are well-traveled. And we're both adventure junkies. So I think that combination, and we're both fit. You know, he's very, very smart. So I think yung combination ng best friend kong yun would work well sa Amazing Race. But again, there's a lot of luck involved. Kaya these guys talaga eh, kala mo, ito, malakas na tong team na to, but the race is designed na here comes the rest of the guys at hahabol.
Di mo talaga alam eh.
Kasi biglang, you've built a very big lead, tapos you're going to hit a challenge na may hours of operation. So yung challenge, pagdating mo doon, hindi mo, umabot ka doon during closing hours, maghihintay kang overnight. So, hahabol yung mga ibang teams.
May we know kung sino yung
Oh,
partner?
if ever, sino yun?
Sino yung best
Partner ko,
friend?
yung best friend ko, the guy na pick up ko sa South Africa when I went with Angelica for the World Cup. 15 of us we were there at the Cape of Good Hope, the southernmost tip of South Africa. Napakagandang bromance story na to. And
Lagi mo na siyang kasama rin.
yeah, he's come to every like major event that happens in my life. He's always there, and he lives in Australia. But so kami, malaking grupo kami. We're going to the Cape of Good Hope. That's where I think the Indian Ocean and I forgot which, the Atlantic, and where two oceans meet anyway. And kami, nagpipicture taking kami. Tapos I saw this short Korean guy na nagpipicture mag-isa, selfie.
Selfie.
So ito na naman ako naawa. Nilapitan ko, and I thought he was Korean. Straight up Korean yung itsura. Talagang Koreanong-Koreano. Sabi ko sa kanya, "You like me? Take your picture?" And then he answered me with the thickest Australian accent, like, "Oh, thanks, mate. You know, cheers." I was like, "What the hell is going on here?" Because I'm English, and he's like, he's got the accent. I don't. And he said he's from Australia, and I said, "You know what? Join us." And the rest is history. He joined us for the World Cup, and that was in 2010. 2010 Christmas, New Year's. He flew in to the Philippines to spend Christmas with me, and ever since 2010, he spent every Christmas in the Philippines.
Wow.
And his father joins him every now and then as well. So this year again, he'll be here with the father. So yeah, 2010 to date, they've spent Christmas and New Year's in the Philippines.
Naku, ayan. Marami pa tayong pag-uusapan tungkol sa
Sa pagbabalik,
race, diba?
connect pa rin sa
Sa
Amazing
race, diba?
Race. Ang, pero magiging medyo personal tayo kay Derek. Sa pagbabalik yan ng PEPtalk. Na-mention mo before sa interview natin, parang sabi mo, kung may chance lang gusto mo magpahinga muna from showbiz. So kung papipiliin ka right now, may detour, showbiz or personal life, anong pipiliin mo?
Oh, wow.